Well, where do we start in this one? We'll start with the fact that Tennessee, we now know where they're going. It's not bright and sunny Florida. It is cloudy Nashville. Tennessee will play in the Music City Bowl against Illinois. Woohoo!
Yeah, I would go with dark Nashville.
It's like cloudy.
That game starts at 5:30 Eastern. It'll be basically dark over there. I mean, it's not ideal. I think for Tennessee, this game was more attractive than Tampa. Jacksonville. Jacksonville's always a colder area to go to in Florida than Tampa is for whatever reason. And then, the 27th, 2 days after Christmas versus the 30th. It gets them back here a few days before the portal opens. Illinois, they're a team that I don't know they'll have any opt-outs. So, you're going to face a team that, will have some older players, and we'll see. I mean, maybe Luke Altmaier opts out, but, I could totally see him playing in this game, Jason.
Well, that was a quarterback that was mentioned, being a Tennessee quarterback, in the preseason. And if you're Tennessee, you better be ready for a physical football game.
Yeah.
Because their head coach used to be an SEC coach, and he's going to have his guys ready to play. Yeah. You better be ready to play. It won't be Purdue, it won't be Northwestern. We've played these Big Ten teams in the past. You lost to Illinois in basketball. You can't lose to them in football. It happened in Purdue last time we was at Music City Bowl, losing to Purdue and then losing to Purdue in basketball. So you got to get this done for this bowl game.
I think like you said, the Illinois football team is going to be ready to play with their head coach, right? And I think this is something for them going into the season. Now they have a bowl game against a team who's won 10 games a couple seasons in a row, and now they have an opportunity to come and beat an SEC school that had an opportunity to be in the college football playoff. So for Illinois, this is a huge game, right? Like, we can beat Tennessee in their home state. So our guys are going to have to come to play. And Bielema has always been the guy who's going to run the ball, like you said. So it's going to be a physical game. Our guys are going to have to show up, and we'll see what we can do. We have to make this game important and try to get win number 9, however we do it.
What do we expect as far as opt-outs? And, it's more and more prevalent in the bowl games. You got a bunch of guys that don't play for whatever reasons. Do we anticipate a lot of that?
I expect Joey Aguilar to be Tennessee's starting quarterback. I expect, obviously, Deshaun Bishop to be the running back. That means your starting running back, your starting tailback should be good to go. At receiver, Matthews and Staley, in my opinion, are definitely going to play. The guy you worry about is Brazel. He did get to 1,000. You almost wish he was at 990 or something like that. So he had to dangle the carrot out there to get to 1,000 yards.
Back to those numbers.
But he got to 1,000 in the last game. He's one I would contemplate. Potentially being one. Lance Hurd would be another. We'll see though. What does Lance Hurd want to do? Is Lance Hurd going pro or not? To me, that's when you opt out, is if you're going pro.
Yeah.
If you're going to plan on being back in college football next year, at least at the current school you're at, I don't know why you would opt out.
Well, Chris Brazel went through senior day as a junior. So looks like he is planning to go to the next level. So if he's planning to go to the next level, I don't understand why he would play in the bowl game, to be honest.
Like you said, the only reason I opt out is if you're planning on leaving. So Brazel did it. Hurd, who knows what's going to happen with him. Hurd needs to come back, in my opinion. He needs another year of playing strong. But if you got a first, second round grade, you got to go.
You guys, and I don't think he has that grade.
Yeah.
But what I would tell you though is, you got Lance Hurd, who plays left tackle, and you got David Sanders, who expects to play left tackle. Yeah. So thus, the rubber meets the road. I would tell you somebody ought to call Darnell Wright and understand. Got drafted number 10 by the Chicago Bears, the top team in the NFC.
It don't matter.
As a right tackle, it don't matter. Yeah. You're right. In the NFL, it's become more of a thing, or it's become a thing of the past, so to speak.
Sure.
That whole left tackle thing. But agents are the ones that drive that train.
Yeah.
And kids listen to the agents.
Why is it that you guys all played in the bowl games and now they don't?
Well, I think
because we're old.
It was a different criteria. I think when you look at it, your junior year, my sophomore year. Are you playing in a bowl game?
We didn't go to a bowl game my junior year.
Right, but right. The point what I'm saying is we didn't.
We sucked that year.
Whoa. The offense did. The defense was elite.
We played on offense. Yeah. We stunk it up.
We talked about
The whole
team
opt-out
game,
thing,
Austin.
the whole
It's a team
opt-out
game.
thing happened when Christian McCaffrey and those guys started it.
Yeah.
When we played, it was really unheard of not to play in a bowl game. Like, it never crossed our mind to not play a football
In the
game.
bowl game, that's when you were going to get some money.
Exactly.
Like that was like you getting bowl money,
Let me
you
tell
getting
you when
bowl
it started.
checks.
It all comes back to one guy. Kids jumping around, it all comes back to LeBron James. Opting out, maintenance days, all this crap comes back to LeBron James. It does. That's their hero. This era, their hero is LeBron James. What did he teach this era? Opt out, change teams, all those things, maintenance days, and they all just follow suit. And tell me I'm wrong, because it's totally the case. Jordan's era, which would be your era, you played 82. You played every game. And I'm not wrong.
MJ, my GOAT, so I'm just saying.
I love
Just
him.
saying. All right, so let's throw out there the college football playoff. Obviously, the brackets. I didn't think it was a big deal. Notre Dame doesn't get in. To me, it's got to go head to head. I mean, once you've got your records and you've got all that, you go head to head. Who won the game when you played? Whoever wins in and whoever loses out.
Yeah, I think head to head, and again, we've talked about it all these years, man. Notre Dame either get into a conference that way you can have an opportunity to play, or play a stronger schedule.
So here's a side of the bracket, okay, if you will. My wife went to Texas Tech, so go Red Raiders. They'll play the winner. They'll play Oregon. Alabama and Oklahoma, probably the best first round game. That's the day one game, the night game, which last year was at Notre Dame. Indiana, Notre Dame, ironically. Winner of that will play Indiana. Then the other side of the bracket, Ohio State and Georgia are over there on the other side. That could be an interesting semifinal. Ole Miss gets a cupcake. They get to go to Georgia in round 2, and then another great first round game against Texas.
Bowl game against Georgia.
Tulane,
it won't be
sorry.
to Georgia.
Yeah.
It'll just be
Well,
a bowl
yeah,
game.
bowl game.
The whole problem with this whole thing is it really Notre Dame should be in, or BYU should be in, whatever. The fact that this whole James Madison and Tulane thing, it's okay to let them have one. The fact that there's two is insanity.
It's insane.
And thanks to the ACC for being so terrible, and Duke being an 8-5 conference champion. Listen, it's a bit dramatic.
Drop off.
Yeah, it's just such a dramatic drop off. I mean, look at
21-point spread.
Listen, the Friday night game will be fantastic. Alabama at Oklahoma. Why in the world is the other marquee quarterfinal game at noon on Saturday? Like, that should be the night game Saturday night.
Yeah.
With Texas A&M.
Yeah,
and
the
Miami.
other two games will be blowouts.
The last two games are just like, people are going to go and they're going to go shopping or whatever, Christmas shopping. I mean, what are we doing here? I mean, who's booking that?
I'm watching the game.
All I'm gonna do is say this: I would Tulane.
First half.
I would give Tulane a shot at Ole Miss because Ole Miss doesn't have Lane Kiffin. I think Tulane has a little special. James Madison, give me a break. I mean, I ain't mad at the guys for going 11-1, but come on, man.
I just think the 12 best teams ought to be in there. I think Notre Dame should be in there, and then BYU.
But I saw floated out today. Go back to the BCS formula to select the 12 teams.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. It's a computer formula. It's 12 teams. I mean, you're always going to debate who's 13, who's 12. But like this whole James Madison stuff.
It's like a feel-good thing, right? Like, James Madison.
Well, again, letting them have one is one thing.
Yeah.
Letting them have two is lunacy, and it's the quickest way to just lose people's interest. I mean, like. You'll watch that Friday night game. I don't care what Swain says. You watch that Saturday noon game. Those last two games,
I'll watch.
I'm watching because I'm shopping on Amazon for my Christmas gifts.
I mean,
so I'll be at the house watching it.
Nobody goes to brick and
I'll be
mortar
good to go.
anymore. Just saying.
brick and mortar.
Brick and
Nobody
mortar.
goes to brick and mortar. You sit there and you watch James Madison against who they playing?
What's on the pad?
Oregon. I got other things to talk about
I'll
here.
tell you what's been more exciting than watching either one of those last two games would have been watching Concord beat Catholic girls here in the last couple of weeks.
Pretty
big
good.
win for Concord.
Big win for Concord.
All right, let's take a break. Obviously, Swain's daughter plays for Catholic. Okay, let's take a break. There are some
That
other.
would have been awesome if you had reffed the game where his daughter was playing his daughter. That would have been next
Last
level.
time he was at Concord, rough night.
My daughter helped up his daughter.
Yeah.
And she never helps up
So
anybody.
he texted me the next morning. He said, "I was nice to see Ari help out Brooklyn. It was nice."
Yeah, the last time I was in Concord, he was over in the corner while I was out there just fighting it in God's house. Okay, here we go. We've got other things to talk about. The Legend Bay situation is fascinating.
We're not supposed to talk about that.
We'll talk about that.
Did you do prep this week?
That's what I just said. I prepared. Notre Dame saying that they're done. No bowl for them. And then how do you get so good so fast if you're Indiana, Texas Tech, or Vanderbilt? Those things to talk about still to come on the Food City Locker Room presented by Garza Law. I got notes.
First time ever.
A beacon of hope in a world of high prices.
Ted Russell Ford is East Tennessee's #1 volume Ford dealer.
At the super dealer, you choose how to conquer the road. Gas, diesel, hybrid, or all electric. Right now, get up to $23,656 off MSRP on select Ford F-150s. Or get as low as 0% for 60 months. Come see the super dealer today at either Ted Russell Ford location.
Parkside Drive or Kingston Pike.
Hi, I'm Laura Ash. I'm a State Farm agent here in West Knoxville. I love to serve all of East Tennessee for all of your home, car, life, and business insurance. If you need anything insurance related, give us a call at 675-0888.
I'm Tennessee basketball player JP Estrella. Let me give you a tour here of the offices at Knoxville Smiles. Dr. Costa is placing implants with a robot, and it's all done digitally. There's no guessing with this since it's all robotic. Dr. Wilco is the newest addition to the office. He loves to research the latest and greatest in technology, so the other doctors go to him for the newest product information and techniques. Dr. Malone is building teeth in the mouth. To him, cosmetic bonding is more like artwork. He does this without cutting your teeth down. It's all about building them up. Guys, we still have a problem. Do y'all have a bigger chair?
I know you're super busy right now, but I ordered some ribeyes and a few other things for curbside pickup at Food City. Can you grab it on your way home?
Sure thing, hon. Gotta run. Wait, did you get some of those twice baked potatoes? Okay, love ya. Really gotta run.
Got a lot going on? Let the professional shoppers do the work for you. Just set a pickup time and your groceries will be ready. Try curbside pickup at Food City today.
Oh, sorry. We need dog food, too.
Well, there's no tailgating experience to be had this weekend unless you're coming to the Commercial Bank Robbery Showcase, our All-Star Game Saturday night. But anyway, Food City, your tailgating headquarters. Place that order online. You could order it, and then you can take it to Nashville. Just saying.
That's simply not true, Patrick. You can tailgate anywhere. There doesn't have to be a game. You can tailgate anywhere,
Birthday
anytime.
party, anything.
You could tailgate outside the station. Okay, the legend of Legend Bay. North Forney, Texas, which is just outside of DFW, Dallas-Fort Worth area. A confusing situation. He's 17, turns 18 December 24th. He signs with Tennessee, says he didn't really want to, said his mom, brother made him do it, and he really wants to be at Ohio State. What's going to happen? Because it reads Boo Carter all over it again. I say if you don't want to be here, go somewhere else.
What's going to happen doesn't matter. What needs to happen is the kid either wants to be here or doesn't want to be here. If you don't want to be here, take your butt to Ohio State. If you want to be here, then come to Tennessee. Next topic.
Next on my notepad here, what do you got over here?
Next topic. No, I mean, like, listen, Legend Bay seems like a kid that's kind of been all over the map.
He's an incredible talent, by the way. You watch him play.
Yeah, no doubt.
And he's Michael Vick 2.0.
Kid was committed here
he's really
for
good.
5 months. Took a trip to Ohio State in early November. Flipped to Ohio State. Tennessee continued to recruit him. Decided to flip back. Called Tennessee on Wednesday. Wanted to flip back. Signed the papers with Tennessee on the phone. Called me after I texted him and said, "Hey man, I'd love to catch up with you." Did an interview with me. And then after that, decided to unravel and talk about all this stuff you just mentioned. So, I mean, that seems like you're a bit all over the map. When you're calling me to do an interview and then going out on social media and saying he was like, made it sound like he was held at gunpoint over there. I'm like, we weren't held at gunpoint when you
think
did
Ohio State talked to him after he signed with Tennessee?
Sure they did. Surely Ohio State tampered. It is what it is. Good luck proving it. It's just like in the accusations that the Ohio State media or whatever tried to throw at Tennessee. It's just all a bunch of hubbub.
Yep.
And so the kid just needs to figure out what he wants to do. If he wants to go to Ohio State, I'm sure Tennessee's going to be willing to let him go to Ohio State.
Yeah, he should go.
Yep, and that's kind of where it's
If you want to come here, we love to have you, man, because he's a baller.
Can I ask a question? Is he Iamaleava 2.0 in the sense of younger brother who got paid by Arkansas and then got to keep some of the money? Has he been paid anything?
No.
No.
No, because the rev share stuff don't hit till you hit campus.
Well, just double checking. I can just see kids saying, "Hey, I got my money." It's like Eric Dickerson got my Trans Am from Texas A&M, but I'm going to SMU. Okay, Notre Dame after they get snubbed by the college. Talk about old men. Notre Dame gets snubbed by the college football playoff, and then they put out a release, put out on social media. We are not going to accept a bowl invitation. We will be back next year to go after a national championship in 2026.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's typical, and I think they released something else that if Notre Dame finishes in the top 12 of the rankings, they automatically get a bid. I mean, like who negotiates that? How do you get that?
I don't know who Notre Dame think they are.
Yeah, it's like, who are you?
But
now, again, why the Power Four conferences let them get away with this?
yeah, I mean,
It's beyond me. That's all. That's on Sankey, and that's on the guy at the Big Ten, the ACC, and the Big 12. Like, put an end to it.
Yeah.
Put an end to it. Make them join a conference. Make them go through the stuff. They played 2 solid opponents to start with. They went 0 for 2. They played nobody after that. They don't have a quality win.
And then they got on a roll and they won by 30 points a game. We weren't playing anybody.
Good. You beat Arkansas. Everybody beat Arkansas.
Yeah.
So when the whole idea of BCS and college football playoff came up, the opponents to it said it will ruin the bowl structure. And it has.
Yeah.
if they don't want to play, somebody else will play. I mean, I don't really care if Notre Dame plays in the bowl game or not.
That's technically not true. There's been 7 5-7 teams decline a chance to play.
Well, somebody else will play
in the Birmingham Bowl.
Well, somebody else will play.
Somebody wants to go
Somebody
to
will play,
Birmingham,
right?
Is Webb ready to suit up?
Somebody will
Y'all
play.
gonna coach
Lord,
yet?
no. Lord, no.
Somebody will play.
We don't have a defense.
I mean, over under 114.5. But you know, in all seriousness, do we care that the bowl structure has kind of fallen apart?
No, I mean, I think this is
the lower to mid-tier bowls.
This is where it's at. Like,
half.
yeah, I mean, I think the higher tier bowls are still fine, but when you're 8-4, I mean, I think it'll be on in the background of kind of what you're doing, like you said, when you're shopping on Amazon or doing whatever. But the lower tier bowl games just aren't what they used to be.
Yeah, he's Amazon, you're Pottery Barn.
Allegedly.
Okay, I got one more topic here that we haven't touched on. We're going to do it when we come back. How do programs get so good so fast? I know the answer, but I want us to talk about it.
One word.
Here's the deal. These are programs that were like Brothers of the Weak and Sisters of the Poor. I mean, we're talking about Indiana and Vanderbilt and even Texas Tech, teams that were bad.
Listen, Duke won the ACC and Indiana won the Big Ten. March Madness starts next week, right?
I mean, just saying, Bobby Knight and Mike Krzyzewski would be proud. We'll talk about that when we come back.
Make your holiday wishes come true when you visit Ted Russell Lincoln Knoxville during the Lincoln Wish List Sales Event. The power of Sanctuary is in your hands with 0% financing, $0 down, and 0 payments for 90 days on select new 2025 Lincoln models. Plus, receive a $1,000 bonus cash on all 2025 Lincolns. It's time to unwrap savings and treat yourself to elegance, comfort, and innovation. Visit Ted Russell Lincoln Knoxville and watch your wishes become a reality during the Lincoln Wish List Sales Event.
This water makes my hair so dry and brittle.
AquaClear can fix that.
Jeez, I hate the way my water smells.
AquaClear can fix that.
No matter how much lotion I use, my skin is always so dry.
AquaClear can fix that.
Here we are again at one of our favorite times of the year.
It's time for the Fish Pantry Christmas card mail out.
You guys have been huge supporters of Fish for many years.
Send your Christmas card list to Fish, and they mail Christmas cards to everyone on your list. They stamp, mail, and send them for a mere $5 donation per card. That's it.
The need has never been greater.
Why don't you visit fishpantry.org for all the details.
So legitimately, every year when you would pick conferences, you could count on Vanderbilt to pick last in the SEC. You could count on Indiana to be last in the Big Ten. You could count on Texas Tech to be middle tier, maybe on a good year in the Big 12. And now those three programs, Texas Tech and Indiana, two of the top teams in the college football playoff, and Vanderbilt just barely missed it, 10-2. How do you get good so fast? I'm sorry, I know it's money. I get it. I understand. But is it solely money?
Well, no. For Texas Tech, it's the fact that their conference is weak, and they put a bunch
but they're
of.
still really good.
I understand, but when you put a bunch of money into a program and then don't play nobody, then you're able to get to 10, 11, 12 wins fairly easily, and so. We'll see how good they are when they get tested.
When they actually play somebody.
When they play
Oregon.
somebody. Yeah, I mean, no doubt. I mean, again, I think they're good, but again, it's like the ACC. I mean, Virginia, had they won last night, was going to be 11-2. Virginia. Yeah. And look at who they played. Not a soul. Because that league is trash. Yeah. Clemson's bad. Miami is a 2-loss team that got in the playoff. They didn't even make their conference title game because of these crazy tiebreakers. Like, I mean, Duke went 8-5, went 7-5 in the regular season, and won the conference title game, 8-5, and they're the ACC champions.
And the sideline reporter is asking them, "What's your pitch to make the college football playoff?"
Which is a joke.
And I was like, "Would you stop?"
It's a joke.
Would you
no,
just
but I mean,
stop?
his pitch against James Madison, I actually am with him on that. I mean, at least they beat somebody who James Madison beat.
It is so wild to me that like. You can't just put the best 12 teams
Correct.
in the playoffs.
There lies the problem.
And like,
you think it'd be something?
How do you legitimately go? We're going to put James Madison.
Okay, so to the point of the three teams that go ahead.
Well, I'm getting you back to the point.
Yeah.
Coaching and money. It's a combination.
Yes.
You look at Indiana. Kirsinetti told you what he was going to do when he got to Indiana.
And he did it.
I'm a winner. I'm going to win. And everyone laughed at him. And look what he did in year 1. Year 2, more money, more influence, more belief.
That's like
same thing happened at Vanderbilt.
More belief,
million
more belief.
Yeah.
And he did exactly what he told you he was going to do when he talked to the basketball fans at the game. He said he's going to beat Ohio State, and that's what he did. And then you look at Vanderbilt, coaching, Clark Lidd. That program is tough, like he is tough. Yep. And then they went to the portal. They fill in some holes here and there. And then the third team was Texas Tech. Money.
Theirs is money.
and we got to have coaching, too.
Don't play anybody.
You got to have coaching, too. So it's a combination. You can't have a lot of money but poor coaching. You got to have a combination. If you do, you can turn things around in a year or two or even shorter.
I will say this about who you have or have not played. You know, as I said, my wife went to Texas Tech. She and 3 girlfriends that were twirlers at Texas Tech went to the game on Saturday, so she was in Texas for that. And she asked me the other day, we were talking about how many wins they had, and she said, well, who have they beaten? Because she wanted to know how could they compete when they get to the college football playoff. Yeah. And I read through them all, and she goes, oh, well, they haven't played anybody yet. So what happens when they get to play Georgia or Alabama or Ohio State or Indiana or Oregon or somebody? I'm like, well, that's a good question.
And we're going to find out.
We will find out.
I think B2A, that's what's going to happen.
What's that mean?
Belt to yeah, I meant to say B2B, belt to butt. Yeah, exactly.
What's B2B? Sorry?
Belt to butt.
Belt to butt.
He said BTA.
Does that have anything to do with 963 or whatever it was that he said last week? 36?
No, nothing to do with that.
Oh, nothing to do with that? Or 6'7"?
Just means a butt kicking.
Oh, okay. So you're not with Texas Tech. You don't think they're going to get past Oregon?
Oregon's been battle tested in this type of environment. I mean, they went to the college football playoff last year. They lose to Ohio State. Everyone did. But I think Oregon's a little bit better than Texas Tech. But I think it'd be a good game.
All right, we'll wrap this thing up when we come back right after this on The Locker Room.
Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair is proud to be celebrating 70 years of serving East Tennessee. That's 70 years of old school customer service, trustworthy auto repair, and of course, great deals on tires. Each one of our 5 convenient East Tennessee locations feature family-friendly waiting areas, and you can schedule appointments and search for tires right on our website at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown values. For 70 years and counting, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
Hello, I'm Dr. Joel Ash, a Knoxville native and the owner of Ash Chiropractic and Wellness. We would like to help you on every step along your health journey, whether that's chiropractic care, soft tissue work, or diet and exercise help. I'm located in the Renaissance Plaza. You can give me a call at 865-671-1000.
Hi, I'm Matt Marshall with Exterior Home Solutions.
Hi, I'm Dustin Woodson, also with Exterior Home Solutions.
We are now easier than ever to find, right off of I-75 and Merchants Road.
It's a new location, but the same trusted expertise in roofing and siding that you've come to trust over the past 25 years.
Local quality craftsmanship, licensed and insured.
For the best and most trusted name in roofing and siding, scan the QR code on your screen.
Exterior Home Solutions, when it has to be the best.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank, life made better.
Here we are again at one of our favorite times of the year.
It's time for the Fish Pantry Christmas card mail out.
You guys have been huge supporters of Fish for many years.
Send your Christmas card list to Fish, and they mail Christmas cards to everyone on your list. They stamp, mail, and send them for a mere $5 donation per card. That's it.
The need has never been greater.
Why don't you visit fishpantry.org for all the detail.
Well, wherever you are across the state of Tennessee, Marcus Garza and the Garza Law Firm can help you by hiring an out-of-state lawyer to handle your in-state business. Visit GarzaLaw.com. Get the help that you need whenever challenges come your way. I don't know that we actually have keys to the game. I think that's just the graphic that runs at the end of the show here. But there is the Music City Bowl. By the way, speaking of Tennessee and Illinois, Tennessee did lose the game the other night, 13-point loss to Illinois in basketball. So some disappointment there for Tennessee.
Yeah, I mean, it comes down to, Nate and Mint, having to figure out how to play at this level.
We'll get to that in a second. Actually, we do have keys for the bowl game. Sorry, I thought we were talking basketball.
Are we going to have keys for the next month on this bowl game?
Sorry.
You got to match the physicality for Illinois. The Big Ten, they're going to run the football. They think they can push you around. You have to match the physicality. Exploit the speed advantage. SEC normally has a speed advantage in these type of games. You got to not disappoint Illinois and actually go out there and do that. And then explosive plays on the outside, you got an opportunity to do that. On offense and defensively, you have to limit explosive plays. The last time we played in the Music City Bowl, Purdue had a field day with explosive plays. Can't let it happen in this one.
To me, who's the starting quarterback? I know we talked earlier, you said Joey's probably going to be the starter and go from there, but obviously you have some guys behind him that we need to figure out a guy behind him who you need to see if he can play. So we'll see how that goes. Obviously, you want to dominate the line of scrimmage, like you said, Swain. Who can win? You got a coach on the other side who's coaching the SEC. And then how do we finish the season? Are we going out truly and trying to figure out how to get the ninth win and what we're doing to get there?
Yeah, who's motivated to play in a bowl game? Yeah. At the end of the day, it's a bowl game. You're playing. Again, my generation, you grew up, you played. This generation, we'll see how motivated this younger group of guys is going into this game.
30 seconds. Do we not want to get a good little sample size of George McIntyre before we get into the offseason?
I want to win the game, so I don't really care.
Is that why you were shaking your head and smirking over there? Because you really don't.
Well, you had an opportunity to play George early this season. You didn't take advantage of it. Now it's about playing the best guy to win the game. And Joey, I think, has deserved the opportunity to start in this game, play in this game. How he's carried himself this year. He leads the SEC in passing yards. You can't just sit him down.
And here's the other thing. If there's any chance that he wins this appeal, then you play him for that very reason because you never know about him being back.
Okay, we'll see you next week. We'll talk about basketball. I teased it, and then we didn't actually get there, but we'll talk about that next week.
Come on, Nate.
Let's go, Nate.
On the Food City Locker Room, presented by Garza Law.
You got it, man. You got it.
Amen.